has ever faced. After this year's elections, the government and people of South Africa can shift their focus from campaign promises to now actually delivering on these services with many issues, particularly on the social sphere. In support of the government goals and plans, a new practice called the Human and Social Services, or HSS, is aimed at assisting government with implementing its plans for alleviating poverty and addressing the socio-economic equalities across the country. Joining us now is the chairperson of South Africa's advisory board, and that's Tshidi Mokgobudi, and she's in our studio. Good to have you.
Good morning.
To have you on the program. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much to have me on your
HSS,
studio.
Human and Social Services. Talk to me about this. Tell us about this.
As I said, thank you very much for having me in your studio, and thank you to your listeners as well. KPMG found it imperative to establish human and social services practice in South Africa. The practice is all about serving its clients in the human and social services. You may ask which clients. A large part of our clients would be government, and in government it will be the Social Development Ministry as well as the Human Settlement Ministry. But over and above that, it will be NGOs, non-governmental organizations that are also supporting the objectives of social welfare and the social good of citizens of this country.
Yeah.
So what we look at is actually look at the social services programs that government has implemented, and see as an organization, see to what extent we can support the implementation of those programs, and also see to what extent we can monitor and evaluate those programs that are designed by government. But if there is an opportunity also to assist government in the design of those programs.
Most importantly, how is this going to assist government's plans to alleviate poverty and address the socio-economic inequalities we find ourselves in?
I think that the most important thing is that the government has a number of programs within various government departments which are aligned. I would talk about social development, talk about human development, and talk about education department. There is a program in social development that is called ECD, for instance, which is early childhood development. But that early childhood development would affect or would be affected by these three departments that I've mentioned, which is your human settlement, your education, and your social development. So it becomes very important for government to integrate those programs, the three programs, that is programs in the housing department, in social development and education. Without the integration, what we call at KPMG integrated service delivery.
Yeah.
So without that integrated service delivery, then you would find that the programs are disjointed, they're not aligned. Thereby, there would be inefficiencies, ineffectiveness in the system.
Yeah.
We have actually done studies to that effect, whereby you find that there are inefficiencies in the system that result in losses of those budgetary expenses. Okay. So when the reverse of that is a loss of contributing to poverty alleviation by losing money, the money that would have contributed to that.
I want to talk to you more, including, service delivery mandates. Can government handle it? Have they taken on more than they can chew? We've run out of time. Have they? Do you think they can? Just give me a yes or no answer. They've taken on too much, or they can deliver?
They can deliver.
That'll be possible.
They can deliver, and the big word is integrated.
Okay.
Integrated service delivery.
Good.
Because you remove integrated, then it's just service delivery, which can waste time, which can waste money, which can waste resources,
Good.
integrate them and align.
It is possible. Tshidi, thank you for talking to us. Tshidi is the chairperson of KPMG SA Advisory. So, good things on the horizon when it comes to service delivery, if this in fact is implemented properly. Ad break quickly, and then shap from all of us here on SABC 2 Chain.